The country's biggest black beauty and fashion event celebrated its 30th anniversary this week. The annual two-day Afro Hair Beauty Show was held in London over the bank holiday weekend, but what should have been a memorable occasion for Britain's African and Caribbean communities was marred by controversy, with the inclusion of a stand advertising and selling skin bleaching products. So why would the organisers of the country's biggest black beauty event allow this? Well, to find out, earlier this afternoon I spoke to the Afro Hair and Beauty Show organiser Verna McKenzie and began by asking her how this year's event went.
It went very well. You know, we had a lot of new visitors, new exhibitors, I mean, and the fashion area, the lifestyle area went well, and I think the exhibitors overall were very happy.
Over the years, hairstyles and fashion trends have changed dramatically, but what developments have you seen in the 30 years that you've been going?
The development I've seen is the move towards natural hair. Hairstyles do change, but they do tend to move around in cyclical. I saw a lot of buns, a lot of rolls, a lot of colour this year, and as you know, as black women, we wear our hair so many different ways. You know, the relaxer market is springing up again, although the weave, what I've seen take over and grow is the hair extension market. Both, you know, in everyone, all women, any colour, they seem to be adding hair extensions to their hair.
You hear people say that it will take more than a recession to affect how much black British women spend on looking good. Is that true in your experience?
I think so. I think ladies always put aside some money to spend on themselves, on their beauty regime, on their hair regime. And yes, it is expensive. And I think you cut down, but you still put aside a bit of money. You may not go, instead of going monthly now, it may be every 6 weeks, every 2 months, but you're still going to the hairdresser and you're still spending on preening yourself and grooming.
Now, something that's bothered me for the past few years, and something that a few people have actually picked up on this year, including an article in the Voice newspaper, is that you allow skin bleaching products to be advertised and sold at your event, which is supposedly an event celebrating black beauty. So why do you allow these products to be sold?
It is an event celebrating black beauty, but the products, you see, the skin lightening products, I find it's the abuse of the products. They were initially, I think, developed to cater for like acne scarring and people with age spots, and for different reasons those products were developed. But people abuse them, and I don't know why. I don't know why people use them to just lighten their skins. Psychologically, you know, you have to look at the individual, the people that's doing that to themselves. It's an abuse of the products. We cater, we have to, well, we don't have to have them there. I suppose if we don't have to have, it's like people don't have to sell alcohol. It's abuse of alcohol or cigarettes that make people ill and addicted. It's the same with skin lightening cream, I think. There's a market for it, but the people abuse it.
Do you think that as an event, as you mentioned, celebrating black beauty in Britain, you have a responsibility not to allow products like these to be sold and advertised at your event?
No, because we have a responsibility to cater for the marketplace. I mean, the people who abuse those products, people like, some people will say, oh, we shouldn't be selling hair extensions because people should celebrate their natural hair, our natural beauty. My hair naturally isn't straight, it's curly, so why should I put false hair on if I choose to wear false hair? But it's choice, it's personal choice. I can put false hair on when I want, I can wear my hair natural when I want. It's the same thing. You know, I can't stop people buying these creams. It's how they wish to use them.